Hey y'all, it's Sharon with Southern Bella Home. It's been pretty stormy here in the south, but a few days ago we had perfect weather to be working outside. It was cool and comfortable. It was a little windy, but it was just a nice day to be outside, and I was working in one of my favorite little spots here on the homestead, and I want to tell you about how I went about doing things in that little area. But before I do, I want to give you a couple of hints and see if you can guess just the spot that I'm talking about. Did you guess from those clues, from that dessert? Okay, so I want to take you outside and show you a video of last week when I was out there working, and I just thought that seeing that scrumptious dessert might encourage you to want to plant your own little strawberry patch. So now y'all go look at the video and then I'll see you when it's done. Last year I started this strawberry patch. It's right next to Todd's big blueberry pavilion that we did a video about, and it's also sandwiched between the blueberry pavilion and my raised bed garden. This was the perfect little spot for us to start our own strawberry patch. We did phase 1 last year. We did half everbearing and half June bearing. And this year I am doing phase 2, finishing it up, and I just thought I would show y'all how I did it because it seemed to be pretty successful and easy. I'm all about easy if it works. And we have a lot of clay, and clay is hard to dig into. It needs amending so that roots can form and grow and spread out, and that takes a lot of work. So I thought of a shortcut, and it seemed to work, so I wanted to share it with you so that maybe you could try it as well. So what I did was I picked my spot and I laid cardboard down. We went to a local furniture store here in town, asked them if they had cardboard. They said, I have more cardboard than you'll know what to do with. Refrigerator boxes, washer machine boxes, recliner boxes, we got it all. And it was huge sheets. And so we first laid down the cardboard. Well, let me go back a minute. First, Todd got out here with the weed eater and he weed eated the grass down really low. Then we put the cardboard down, and over top of the cardboard, I just poured my garden soil, really good organic garden soil. And I amend it with some natural fertilizer, some bone meal, and plant my strawberries in it. But before I plant the strawberries in it, you see that black landscape fabric right there? And you can see how I ran it all the way down that aisle there. So cardboard, then dirt, then landscape fabric. Sorry for my little windmill, it's going crazy out here today, y'all. That's why I have the hat on. But what I did was I alternated back and forth in a zigzag pattern across the mound, and I cut holes. I just cut 4 slits and I folded the fabric under. Now at first I tried to use the little torch, like I've seen so many people burning holes in it, but to me it made it very hard and rigid when I would try to go in and plant the plant in there. So I just found better success folding it under like this. So after the cardboard, then the dirt, then the landscape fabric, then cut the holes. After you cut the holes, you plant your little strawberry plant in, and in between the rows, I put wood mulch. This is from all the trees that we lost during the tornado. And what I found during the year was that these strawberries here, which were our original strawberries, they had lots and lots of babies, and they were growing all in this right here. So I pulled a lot of them up, and I got them in pots and rooted them. And today I'm going to finish this out with a whole row of strawberries from our babies. And then the strawberry patch will be finished, other than protecting it from the deer. We have an idea of how to protect it from the deer also. So let me finish this up and then I will show you the finished product. So you can probably see better on this sunny day from this end how I'm making this like a flat shelf. I just wanted to show you that in order to get that flat surface to put the 2 all the way down, I'm making it flat before I put the landscape fabric on. All right, here we are with the landscape fabric all laid down over my little mound, and this is before I cut the holes. So the next thing to do is to scoot along on my bottom, and I will cut the hole and put the strawberry plant in the hole as I go. Okay, so I've got Todd behind the camera now, and I just want to show you how I'm going to go about cutting the holes into the landscape fabric and how I'm going to situate them all the way down, and then how I plant the strawberry actually in the hole after I cut the little square. And it's a windy day, so this fabric may fly up on me, but what I typically do is I just stick the point of the scissors into the fabric, and I'm just going to cut an X. And I know a lot of people burn this fabric, but like I said, I found that when I burned it, it made a rough edge, and it would actually kind of cut into the little strawberry plant. So I cut my X, I tuck under the little pieces, and then these are my little babies that I pulled up. So they don't look as big and fluffy as these others do, but that's because these are the little babies that came from the mother plant, and I just stuck them in some dirt, and I'm gonna put them in the hole and see if I can propagate those. I think they're gonna be fine because I've had them in the cups for several days. And there you go. That's how I do it. And once I'll show you, I'll come over here to this side how I rotate it. And I'll cut another X over here. And that way it creates like a zigzag, and it gives the plants room to grow. But you get a lot of plants in a small space. And I can't really take credit for this idea. The little strawberry patch that I've always gone to, this is kind of how they stagger their plants on a little mound like this, and they use the landscape fabric. And then I'll come back with some fertilizer and give them some good nutrition. There you go. It's just that easy. And once I'm done with all of the planting, I'll go back in this walkway here and put more of the wood chips, and I'll also put them along the board here that separates the blueberry pavilion. And that's it. Thank you, Todd, for filming.
You're welcome.
And here it is all done with all the mulch in between the rows, everything all planted, and believe it or not, I have strawberries all over the place, both blooms and actual berries. I can't believe it, but I really like the way it turned out. And remember that we've already had success with this method last year. The center row is our original row of strawberries, and they did great last summer. Alright, sweet peas, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something and maybe were inspired to plant your own little strawberry patch, because now you see how easy it is. There's no digging, there's no tilling. It's just planting on top of that cardboard with the dirt and the landscape fabric. Easy peasy. Alright, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, I sure would be honored if you would subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when the videos come out. Like and comment and do all those things. And until the next video, may the good Lord bless and keep you. And I'll see you, sweet pea. Bye.